Hello, I am Gepwin. Welcome back to GepwinCraft. This is episode 3. I have a disturbing and sad tale to tell. I was going to record a little bit ago. I was exploring around. I just found the edge of the jungle. Seemed like a good place to start. But I was exploring around and I found a green parrot. It was a fifth kind of parrot. So far we've only seen the blue and gold macaws, the hyacinth macaws, the cockatiels. Oh. And the scarlet macaws. And this was a green. I think it might have been an Amazon parrot. And I tamed it. I got enough seeds to tame it. I caught it on camera. And then I immediately got blown up by a creeper. And then I went out to find the parrot and my stuff because I had too many pickaxes on me, which I also have lost. And the creeper was gone. It blew me up. But then a skeleton shot me the exact second that I got to my stuff again. Then on the way back, I thought that I'd lost our parrot. I found another green parrot that I was trying to tame, and it was giving me those little dark circles over its head where it wasn't tamed. And then I think the one that we had tamed teleported to us right as a creeper blew up, and I got the message that said parrot has been killed by a creeper. And then I was killed by a creeper. And then I finally got back to my stuff, and we'd lost 2 steel pickaxes, which is a bit of a blow because I've been mining in the nether enough that we're running kind of low on iron, so I'm gonna have to do a mining session really soon to try to get back some iron. But then we had the first parrot death of the season, which, he only needed 1. But I am placating myself by exploring around a little bit, and we just got 2 blue and gold macaws. We just had our first parrot death of the season. I'm gonna make a little note. We need to start making a tiny little graveyard, because I'm sure he's not going to be the only one, since I'm very bad at playing this game around mobs and creepers. I should have just put him in the house. He was near the house once, and I went off to try to find my stuff, and I was like, it'll be okay. We'll put him in the house when we get back. But no. Nope. I let him get blown up, and I feel very responsible. I really did not want to end up in the desert at night, but I wanted this acacia wood. I wanted to get some acacia wood, and now I'm in the desert at night with these things. Desert zombies. I forget what they're called. Oh, I need to fight my way back toward the forest, I think. Toward the jungle. To the plains. There's too many things here. Oh, and I've got birds. I've got birds to think of. I should have headed back ages ago. Yes, bird. Attack them. Kill them. Make them die. But there's also a lot of spiders. And as I've been mentioning for the last couple episodes, I need string. Okay, spider. Yeah, come at me. Come over this way. Make sure that nobody's sneaking up behind me, though, because I don't... Ooh, they are. Oh, they are. Hi there. Die? Please die. Pretty please. Just a little. I mean, I know you're already dead, but maybe for me? Try it again. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. Spider. Oh. The infuriating thing, is that I had a piece of string already before when I died, so if I'd been able to get my stuff back from before, I would have had the string that I need already. That was another spider. This is gut-wrenching. Not gut-wrenching. Gut something. It's nerve-wracking, I think is what I was going for. Oh, snow nerve-wracking. I can't even think of words, but we got our other string. We got 2 strings. Now I need to decide if I'm going to oh, crud. If I'm going to keep fighting my way back, or if I'm going to try to bunker up until morning. Greenie has returned! We made it through the night in the desert, and then I was heading back. Love me! Ha! And now this green one's back. I need to look this up. My girlfriend's the one who knows more about a little bit more about parrots offhand than I do, but this might be an Amazon. It's very green. I'd have to take a look at it, but it is very green. Now the thing that's really weird when you look at the parrots is they all have this crest. Now they all have this crest here. Now this crest is pretty obviously in there to make them look like a cockatiel. And there are a couple other crested birds. Like if you made it all white, it would look a bit like a cockatoo. There's a few other things. But they obviously put the crest on to make it look like a cockatiel. But then the cockatiel is the only crested bird that they have. And like I said, if you made it all white, you could get another one. But most of the parrot species represented here, the very jungle South American parrots, don't have that crest. That's, as far as I know, that's much more a kind of Australian thing, as the crests. I can't think of a lot of jungle parrots offhand that have a crest. There's like the hawk parrot, the eagle parrot. Oh, I can't remember. It's a really cool one. You should look it up. But that one, ooh, there is another scarlet macaw. And another blue and gold macaw behind you. I see one. Ooh, and another cockatiel. Oh, I am in bird heaven right now. Where'd you get to? How many birds before we start crashing the game? So that's quite a few. Yeah, there's like a hawk. There's a hawk parrot and eagle parrot, and I can't remember what it is now. I'll look it up. But it has a really cool crest. But it goes like all the way around its head, and some just amazing colors on that thing. If you have a chance to see one, they have one at the Phoenix Zoo. Or two. There's two at the zoo. You should usually have parrots in pairs at zoos. I think there were two of those at the Phoenix Zoo, and they are beautiful birds when you get them in the light. That's the only place I know of where I've seen one. I don't think they had them at the Bronx Zoo. Though if you do live in the New York area, you need to get to the main zoo up in the Bronx there, because as the best birdhouse, just the best birdhouse I have seen in the country. It is amazing. That's enough about parrots. We're trying to find a way back, because this jungle extends way too far. Birds are getting a little noisy in this corner. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12? Did I count you? 11 or 12 birds. 12 birds. I definitely built this wrong. I've been experimenting with placement here. But if I go at the trapdoor, it will continually cast. If I aim at the note block, it doesn't cast. So if I cast and then aim at the note block, it's not going to do anything. But if I'm standing here, if I'm standing back here one, so if I'm standing back here one, then I can't actually aim at the note block. And I have already wasted most of this fishing rod just experimenting here. So with casting and recasting. So something's up, and I need to go back and actually look at somebody's design, because this is ridiculous. Iron trapdoor is in. So if I aim at the iron trapdoor, it casts. But it's not turned on, so it doesn't stay down. If I aim right there, it doesn't cast, so as long as I'm not aiming at the string. So if we turn this on, let the iron trapdoor do its thing, aim right below the string, but at the thingy there. Come on. Below the string. What? I guess my timing's a little off, possibly. I know I had trouble with this before. But I have this set to an off key. I have this set to my down arrow key on my keyboard, so I can hold it down or put something on it or use a program to hold it down easily. Like, I'm not using the right click on my mouse button, because before I found that when I set it to a keyboard key, it moved too fast for this method to work. I know the other method is a lot of like server lag stuff with the timer making it go. But this one we've just hooked the tripwire straight up to the trapdoor without the timer. I decided to just try it and see if it worked, and it did. So apparently this is my AFK fish farm, and I just massively overcomplicated it for no reason. So let's stop that. Let's just quickly change this back. Controls, reset. There we go. And should put this block back to keep me from auto jumping. I hate auto jumping a little bit, but I also don't want to turn it off. And I don't need this lever anymore. So basically, I just connected it up to a little redstone dot that then powers this every time this tripwire is tripped. and that has been working fine. So all of that extra stuff, all that extra redstone and things was completely unnecessary. Oh well, I'm going to put a roof on this thing in a little bit. I may do a little bit of AFK fishing just now so that I can maybe use up the last of this fishing rod. It only took like 5 minutes. And we did not get a new fishing rod. So we're going to have to go hunt spiders again. But we did get a saddle. So if we find a horse, we're pretty golden. And since we did find that savannah? Maybe savannah. We found that biome with the acacia trees where horses sometimes be. So we might be able to get a horse soon. And I did figure out, like, I started and it didn't work. I was like, no, why isn't this working? I don't want it to not work. That's terrible. And then I thought I'd have to redesign the whole thing again, even though it was just working. And then I realized it's because I was pressed right up against this thing. And that doesn't work if I'm pressed right up against this thing for some reason. I have to be, like, back, like, half a step. And then it works fine. I think it's just how long it takes the bobber to like activate the switch and get recalled and do some things. It was just happening too fast if I'm right up here, so I have to be like back here somewhere. Just kind of a pain. Anyway, that's all finished up. I did not quite realize it until I was looking at the footage that I've had recorded, but that trying to fix this thing has been like half the episode. Oh, so I need to go do some more digging because we're running low on iron. And I really want to start clearing out some more jungle and stuff, because every time I want to work on a project, I need to clear a big space for it. Like this used to be a mountain, and we cleared that to work on this thing. I've got a couple of little things that I want to work on, like we need a wizard tower sort of thing over here somewhere, maybe up on the hill. Like some sort of wizardy tower thing where I'm going to put the enchanting area, and once we make some books I guess my leather's all in the storage unit, but once we make some books and get an enchanting table, I want to have that kind of in a wizardy tower looking thing up here. Maybe a jungle themed one with vines and such. That could be kind of cool. And then off that direction, kind of straight that way, is the rest of the world. Like there's there's ocean right over there, there's ocean right over there, and there's ocean right over there. I think we're on a little peninsula. I do want to make a map soon so I can get an above ground view of, or top down view of what our base looks like, because I like to visualize things top down, so the map really helps. I also need to get rid of that because it's been floating up there for way too long. But I want to start clearing wood in that direction too, so that I can have a nice straight path that takes us out to the rest of the world without having to weave around all these trees. There's sheep, there's horses, there's like more sheep over here, and I didn't bring a shears. And I don't want to kill all these sheep. I need sheep. Like this is one, like the cows are hanging around the base, so I don't feel too bad about killing a big herd of cows when I find it all the way out here, because it'd be a pain to move the cows from here to there, and there's I don't have leashes yet, etc. But sheep I need a lot of. Sheep, I'm gonna need a ton of sheep and a ton of wool, and it's all right here. So I'm gonna need to get some iron. Thankfully, I did find some iron ore in a cave just down here, and I got enough cobblestone to build myself something. We just need a hunk of wood here, and I don't like leaving partial trees, so let's take down this whole acacia. Could use some more acacia wood anyway. I want to tame a horse. Wool, and the annoying thing is that I've had a saddle for a while. Wool, oh, look at all that. Game's running slow. I haven't been over here. I think it's generating chunks. The really annoying thing is I have a saddle sitting at home. I was carrying the saddle around with me for several hours before this. Just waiting. Oh, that's how I got the tall grass in my inventory. I still know I got that grass block last episode. Oh well. But I was waiting around for a horse to show up, and then I took that out of my inventory. I was like, I'm not going to see a horse anytime soon. And then the second I leave it at home and go out without it, there's horses. Because of course there are. This frame rate is making me weird out a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I could use a couple more of these. Come on, get in there, and some wool, and we can make ourselves a nice white bed and hopefully skip the night here. Yes, we can. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And there's the zombies and the crippers, and they are all dying over there. So we got our wool. Maybe I'll get a horse. I don't know. But the other thing we need to do is we made our little path coming from home. This is a longer clip than I expected. We made our path coming from home. And stop that. Stop it. 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 Bad zombie. Bad. We had our path coming from home, but it crosses a couple of rivers and things. So I'm going to finish collecting the wool out here, see if I can tame one of these bloody horses. I'd get it home. I don't know if I actually can without a saddle or not, and I don't have any wheat either. And then we'll collect up this stuff we made, head home, and start working on a few bridge designs. But a bed, finally, a bed that is so much more useful than, you know, not having a bed. Expecting to run home. I told you I was going to run home. What on earth are these? Sunflower. Oh, I like it. That's cool. We're going to plant some of these at home. Also, look up that. Look up there. You can see it right there. It's the village. We got ourselves a village. Got to go see if there's a bookstore. And by store, I mean place to steal books from. This is a weird village. There is a bookstore here, though. Hey, you. Paper for emeralds. Look, this is way up here. And there's like a path going down there. It spawned half on a mountain. This really makes me want to come out here later and like fortify this thing and do something cool with it, because this is a weird village. I'm going to collect these books, and let's take a look at it from over there. See if maybe we could turn this into something neat later. We're not going to have the resources to do like a village revamp for a little while, though. Where's the door on this house? There's the it's a blacksmith that is hidden down in the wall. Oh, diamond horses, diamond horse armor, bread. Iron boots, iron pickaxe, apple. Yes, 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 all of it. All of it. All of it. Oh. I need to make more armor. I really want to do like a village revamp on this thing. This is like the most awesome default village I've ever seen. I'm not that good at changing up stuff like this, so watch some tutorials and stuff. It'll be later on, and we'll have to have enough resources that I can fortify it, because certainly don't want to make a village and have the zombies come in. Also, there's a lot of librarians here. Then I want to make a cool village on this mountain. Maybe I'll even expand it a bit, make a neat little expansion village over here. That'll be after we finish up some stuff in the jungle, because I don't want to spread myself too thin. This is really neat, though. Okay, back to the jungle, making some bridges. I feel like I say this a lot. I don't love it. I don't hate it either. I don't know. I just had a thought. What if I removed this double slab thing here, and instead had a upside down stair? No, I mean, well, let's see. That was an accident, but how does that look? Not what I wanted. An upside down stair here, so it wasn't such a weird kind of abrupt transition, and still had the slab up on top, I think. For that, okay, that does help a lot. I feel like I don't love the colors, and this may be too short for these giant pillars. But that's all I can do, because I could use a fence, but then it's gonna just look weird. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Do not want Do not want weird bubble fences like that. Maybe when the new update comes out and you can put fences in water without it doing that. Oh, poor squid. All in all, that's better, though. I'm going to replace all these with... Oh, come on, you stupid thing. Stupid thing. I'm going to replace all of these with the upside-down stairs and see how that looks. Then I was just thinking, what if I... Let's just do this as an example. What if I replaced the torch with a fence post that kind of went that way? Oh, darn. That wouldn't work at all, would it? No, that would not work. Okay, wait, what if we removed this and replaced that with a stair that way? And it's not bad. I don't know. I need an upside down stair there. And then a sideways stair here to get that little railing transition coming in. Yeah, that's a lot better. I'm still not set on the colors. I'd love some dark oak, but I don't have it, and I'm not sure where to get it right now. Yeah, that's awful. This bridge is too small for weird little details like that. It's already pretty detail-packed as it is. We can decide on these things. I don't know about these. I need some kind of lights. Maybe if I put glowstone there, that would look better. I do have some glowstone, but I'm not going to go grab it right now. Anyway, I'm going to go make some more stairs because I need to get these and then start working on the bridges going that way so that we can bring our horse back and forth easily because we are going to get one of those horses. We're definitely going to. I also have 43 bookcases. I can't remember. I need to look up the enchanting, but that might be I might have near enough like bookcases and things. Or not 43 bookcases. I think 43 books. So I need to look that up. Look up how many books and bookcases I need. I think it's like 60-something books for the number of bookcases you need for an enchanting thing. And then up on here, maybe. Somewhere up here, I kind of want to build like a little path up and a smallish wizard's tower for our enchanting room. I did all of those things. All the things I just said. We finished at the bridges. I am working on the path. I need path suggestions. Apparently I'm bad at paths. I'm going to go watch a couple tutorials on pathing. I was hoping this coarse dirt would like work well in the jungle and look good. And no. I did the whole thing in coarse dirt and it's like nope. So I'm experimenting with doing coarse dirt bits in an otherwise pathed thing with the shovel. It's sort of working. It looks a little narrow. I might have to expand the path out to 4 so that it like matches the bridge and goes around stuff, but then I'm just kind of trying to expand this here, but this also uses up your shovel right quick, so I'm hoping for the enchantments. Then I made a little cow farm. Gonna go show you that because that's kind of neat. And we got ourselves a horse. Horsey horse. Then we made ourselves a cow farm, and I just put a couple cows in the pen to start with, and then I started thinking that I wanted to do this kind of thing. It was like a mumbo jumbo tutorial a long time ago for an automated cow farm, but then with the new like entity, maximum entity in a square thing, I was worried that they might start taking damage if I packed them all in too tight. So I made this little rig. We've got the cows up there, and then I go up there and I feed all these cows that are my breeding stock up here. Now, it's not as efficient to feed as if they just had the water or something and kind of have to run back and forth a little bit. Make sure they actually get fed and breed. Then, I come over here, especially if I'm holding the wheat, and the babies come and fall down. The babies fall down and go into this holding pen. I have to make it 2 down so that they don't try to jump back up. For some reason, they were jumping up and hurting themselves. But then I get them down here, and these are our cows that we can use for leather and whatnot when they grow up. And I'm going to put in some sort of water system that will push them over to a killing chamber that way I don't have to get my hands dirty. I said I was going to make a smallish wizard's tower. I don't know if that's working out right now. I do like how it overhangs. So I want to build up some sort of like support structure, like it's just perched on the edge of this cliff. And let's get up here. It's dug into the side of this cliff, which I like. I need to build a staircase, some sort of little staircase path going up. Oh, but this is bigger than I thought it would be because I want to make it kind of round looking. But we got this going. It has like Let's just see it gets up to level 30. Knockback 2. That's probably horrible. But the level 30 is the max enchantments as far as I remember. Smite 2. Bane of Arthropods. Ugh. Yuck. What do we get here? Unbreaking 3. That could be good. I need to learn how this thing works, and I also need to spend a lot of time AFK fishing to get my levels up. But we got the books we need here. I set up the enchanting table a little back so that we can make that. And this thing is kind of taking a chunk out of the mountain, which I quite like. Need to figure out what to do when it impacts that tree. But give it that kind of fantasy lean that you get. This is gonna hurt. Ooh. I need Featherfall. Give it that kind of thing where it's leaning over. I'll maybe do it steeper or less than that. We'll see. And then build it straight up again in another circle. Let's get back to where we can look at this thing. Build it straight up again in another circle. And then we'll get that classic wizard tower lean, and then I'll try to figure out like a smaller tower to stick off the side over here somewhere, so that goes up. Like this leans that way and goes up, and then another tower kind of sticks off a little bit and goes up to a much smaller one, and then have a little chimney over there. And we've got the enchanting level on the bottom. I want to have a alchemy level on the second floor, and then maybe a living quarters at the top if this turns out well, because the longer I live with this house, the less I like it. That's just how that's working. So I want to build this up. I'll do the basic shape and then do some detailing on the outside. I've been watching lots of Weld's Night videos, and that seems to work out well for him. I'm going to keep working on the round of this, and I'm going to do some AFK fishing so that we can get our levels up and hopefully get some proper enchanted stuff by the time we get into the nether and start looking for blazes and other things for the end game. Well, not end game, but I want to get blaze rods for the potion brewing, and I want to get a bunch of wither skulls so that I can get a wither star and do ourselves a beacon, which is just going to take a bit. I don't know if we have enough iron for a beacon, so hopefully there'll be some more, time-lapse mining things, because oh my god, I need to vent, and I just want to do a time-lapse mining thing and vent for like an hour on my vlog thing. Oh my god. But in line with that, these 3 episodes are the first 3 that I recorded in advance, so after that people will have seen some of the episodes that I put out already. But unfortunately it looks like I might have to try to take my computer in to be repaired at some point during the week. So I need to figure out if I can keep working without fear of losing too much progress. So if there is a weird gap between episodes 3 and 4, that's why. I do plan on continuing, and I'll try to keep everyone updated on Twitter and in the comments and stuff on what's going on with that. But my computer has been being weird. It has delayed these episodes by like an extra week, which I'm very unhappy about. But we finally finished this up, and I'm going to try to get the danged thing fixed. Maybe I'll be able to pull the hard drive and put a 2 terabyte SSD in here or something cool. Computer trouble. Computer trouble just gets me upset a lot. Just a lot. Let's eat some fish and feel better. Well, that'll do it for me. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, you can leave a like. Let's get the wizard tower in the back. Wizard tower. There we go. Aha. Could leave a like. You can subscribe for more of this, which is coming very soon. I hope. I promise. Oh, holidays are in the way too. Oh my god. Stupid computer. Bad computer. Bad. I hit you with my sword. Oh, my name's Gepwin. Thank you for watching. And of course, I will see you soon.